Hi everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for being here and thanks for subscribing. So today I have a fun project we're going to be doing using the Clear Scraps items from their store. So before we get started, if you could just give my video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it so much. And let's go ahead and talk about what I've got here in front of me. So today we're going to be using this super cute little leaf shaker. Now this leaf shaker, it is a maple leaf, and you can find this at the Clear Scraps store. And I will have the links down below for you for everything that I use in this project. Okay, we have the Hello Fall, and this is a stencil, and I've actually used this last year for a few projects last year that were super fun, and I'll have some of the videos listed at the end of this video to share with you all how I used this really nice stencil. Okay, and then I have this huge pumpkin, and this is so fun, you guys. I cannot wait to get started doing this. This is going to be a really fun and quick project. Really something simple, but yet it's going to be a really nice fall and festive decor that you can hang on your door, or you could put it up in your house somewhere to go along with your decor for fall. So I will put the link down below for you on this Shiplap pumpkin. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So to get started, I went ahead and used some paste and some distressed paint that is antique linen, and I mixed those two together, and then I went ahead and just sporadically placed that all over the shiplap pumpkin from top to bottom. And here you just see me, I'm just using my spatula to actually put this on, and I just kind of smooth it on all over the place. And I did go ahead and I used my heat gun to kind of dry the pumpkin. Once I had everything on there, I went ahead and did that. And then I came in with some white paint. And then what I did is, again, I used a paintbrush, and I just sporadically placed that paint all over the pumpkin. Now I did use my fingers because I had like a lot of white paint in one area that I needed to spread it out. So here I'm just kind of like maneuvering the paint all around the white pumpkin, and I went ahead, and again, you'll just see me just sporadically putting that white paint all over. And I think I did go ahead and I used some paper towel just to come in and kind of wipe it, wipe it away, because I didn't want that much. Yeah, here I come in with the paper towel, and I didn't want that much white paint because I wanted it to have that kind of wooden look, but that worn look. And so with the paste and the antique linen underneath, it kind of gave it that worn kind of look, and I really liked how it looked. So this is the finished effect of what it looked like, and I really like it. Next, I came in with some brown paint, and I went ahead and just painted the top piece of the stem, and just kind of, placed that on there. Didn't really, do a whole lot, just painted that stem brown. Now, once everything was on there, I went ahead and just got my heat gun, and then went ahead and went over the pumpkin for it to dry. Next, I came in with this stencil, and this stencil I had last year, and this is one of my favorite stencils. I really think that this is a staple in your craft room because of the hello fall that it says on this stencil. You can use that hello for anything, just a card or whatever. You don't have to use the fall all the time, but the hello is really a nice touch to a card or any type of tag or anything like that. So the ink that I'm using is the Distressed Ink, Oxide ink. It is the Vintage Photo, and I think this turned out great. So I went ahead and just kind of took the stencil off, slid it over just a tad from the hello. I kind of wanted it kind of a little bit more, the fall word, a little bit more over towards the end there. And so I went ahead and started inking that up. And I'm just holding it down with my fingers. Now you can tape this down if you want to. Um, I just decided to go ahead and hold it with my fingers because it wasn't too bad. And so just went ahead and did the fall all the way through. And so I, this is my first, I don't know what my first time doing a farmhouse project, but no, but it's my first time doing a farmhouse fall project. So, and a little bit about these shiplap pieces and shapes that you get from clear scraps. They are phenomenal. They are so sturdy. You will love them. And they have many different sizes, different shapes that you can choose from. They are just amazing. So here I went ahead and took some of my leftover paste and the paint that I used to color in the chipboard, or I mean the pumpkin, and I just uh, inked out that little brown spot there that was from the stencil. I kind of went over a little bit. And you can't even see it anymore. So, and then I did go through and kind of fill in little areas where I thought I wanted more of the little paste. So I just kind of inked that up here and there. Okay, so next we're moving on to the maple leaf shaker, and you'll find this over at Clear Scraps. And again, when you get your shakers, you'll get 3 frames, okay? And this comes in the maple leaf shape, and then you'll get a whole piece, which is right back there on the left hand side. It's on the bottom there, and then you'll get a piece of acetate that has film on both sides, and you'll need to peel both sides of that film off. Okay, and then here what I'm doing is I just grabbed some brown that I had in my stash. Now it's kind of like a glitter brown, and this is so pretty. I absolutely love this, and it has like kind of like gold flakes in it. It's really, really pretty. And so I went ahead and painted that, the brown. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and set that aside and let that dry. And then we're going to go ahead and put together the maple leaf. Now I am taking off the film from both sides of this acetate piece, and you can see the film, it just comes right off. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue down the pieces here after I clean my board. And we're going to just glue 2 of these frames together, okay? And here I'm just going to go ahead and put the glue on there, grab that piece, place that piece right on top. Make sure that they're together and they, you know, uh, come together really nice and are even on both sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place the acetate on top of there. Now here with the acetate, you want to go ahead and you want to put glue on the frame again, and then place your acetate on top. Now I know it's clear so you can't see that I'm placing it, but you can see the glue spreading out, so you know I placed it on top. So after you place your acetate on top, then you can come back in with a little wipey, or, you know, if you have a paper towel, just kind of wet it a little bit, and then you can wipe your acetate clean from any little speckles or spots of glue that were kind of seeped out from, you know, adding it on there. And then we're going to come back in, and now I painted the back of the shaker brown as well, at just the same color as I did the top. frame, and I'm just spreading that glue around with my finger because that way no glue will seep out. And so if you spread it around before you put it on top of the acetate, you kind of alleviate that problem of the glue kind of seeping out through, the acetate window. So next, we're going to go ahead and add our little shaker bits. Next, I'm adding the shaker bits to the little leaf there, and I added some little different ones. I added some pumpkin ones. I forgot that I had some in my stash, so I went ahead and added some of those, and then some brown and orange. I just added a bunch of different ones that I had in my stash together to make my little shaker mix. Okay, so now that we have our shaker mix in there, I'm coming in with my glue and I'm just kind of going around the leaf. And again, this is upside down or the right side, back side up. So that way I can go ahead and place the whole leaf piece on top. Okay, and here I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to burnish that in really well so it sticks down. So last year I was at the Dollar Tree and they had this little kind of like the sticks that are together with like some flowers and stuff. And so I went ahead and grabbed that out of my stash along with some raffia, and I went ahead and tied that little, I guess, bouquet. I don't know what you call it. And I tied it around the stem with the raffia so it would stick down. I didn't hot glue anything just in case I ever wanted to change that out. So, and then I went ahead and hot glued down the little leaf. All right, so we are done with this pumpkin, and I think it turned out so cool. I really like how it turned out. It's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that like farmhouse type of modern farmhouse look. I really think it turned out great, and I think the leaf with the added little sparkles really kind of jazzes it up a little bit. So, I really love how this turned out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial today. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care of all of the links down below for the shaker, for the stencil that we used, and for the pumpkin. Thanks again for joining me. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.